Hello and welcome to another edition of May the S-Force Be With You. I'm going to walk you through, now that we've got Eclipse installed from the last video, and if you haven't seen that, there's a link here I'm going to put, so go and visit that. We're going to walk you through how to install the Eclipse plugin for the Force.com IDE to get you programming for Salesforce and the Force.com platform inside of Eclipse. You can see here I just searched for Force.com IDE. That's on the wiki.developerforce.com site. And we're going to click right into here, and it's going to show us how. Now, Force.com IDE does have a standalone application, but since Eclipse is a very widely used and reliable, as well as free and open source programming tool, we're going to go ahead and use the Force.com IDE through Eclipse. Now you can see it's a standalone application here, downloadable for Windows, Mac, and Linux in 32 or 64-bit versions, and install as Eclipse plugin. Now there's nothing to download because you're going to do this through Eclipse, but you can go through here. We notice here I've got Eclipse Helios, which is, what do we do about Eclipse? About Eclipse 3.6. Oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure. Oh, 3.6. Where's the version number when you need it? Okay, so let's go ahead and download that. Here we go. 3.6, and you'll see here it's got a bunch of snapshots on how to do this. So we're going to go to the help screen, install new software, and then we're going to add a site that we're going to get this plugin through. And you can see there, force.com IDE, adnsandbox.com, tools/IDE/install, and then we'll walk through that with you. So let's go here to help, install new software. It's not here. We're going to add that, and it's going to be force.com IDE, and the location is, let's check back here if there's a www in front. Yes, www.adnsandbox.com/tools/IDE/install. Alright, okay, and it's going to find that, and you can see right here, force.com IDE. Perfect. So we're going to click this and click next here, and so the next screen it's shown us. Click next, calculating requirements and dependencies. Here we go, calculating. Perfect. Review the items to be installed. Yep, that's what I want to install. And you can increase this here to read what the description of it is. Whoa, there we go. Blah, blah, blah. Sounds great. Let's click next. And these are all the individual parts of that that it's going to install and get going for us. That's perfect. I accept the terms of the license agreements. It's all Eclipse Foundation software user agreements. Nothing too horribly binding or arbitrary or proprietary, sorry. Don't need to worry about getting sued for copying it and using it somewhere else. And this is going to fetch all of those components and install it for us. And I'm going to go ahead and pause this while this does that, and catch up with you after the download and install. It took me a while. There is a 31.5 meg documentation file in there in the Salesforce documentation files, so if you're on a slow connection, just make sure to show details. It will be downloading. You'll be able to see a progress exactly of how many meg of total that you've downloaded so far. And now we're done with this. It's going to ask to restart Eclipse. Let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, you can see my music selection there. And I'm restarting. I actually did need to. I downloaded the Java version of Eclipse. I had the C++ version, and I upgraded to Helios just a newer version, 3.6 instead of 3.5, which is what I showed you in the download prep anyway. And right here we can see earlier I had a Java workspace opened because I hadn't had any other plugins to Eclipse installed. I'm going to go ahead and point this to, I'm going to make a workspace specific to my Salesforce development. I'm going to browse in here, and under my programming folder I've got a Salesforce folder, and I'm going to make a new folder under that. It's going to be Eclipse, spelled right. And under Eclipse I'm going to make a new folder, Workspace, and Workspace, Eclipse in Salesforce. Sounds good. And you can see it's going to go there. I'm going to click OK. And it's going to load that, load the workbench, load everything. And there's only one more step you've got to do once it's installed and opened here. We're going to go to my workbench here. And right here under Window, we want to open perspective. It's not going to be here by default. Let's click Other. And we're going to open a Force.com perspective. Give you a new perspective on things. Beautiful. Here we go. It loads up the Force.com IDE homepage. What we want to do now is open up a project, right? So you can get started. Did I stop that? Okay, so we're gonna start. I'm gonna show you how I got in here, just in case you didn't see. So we can click here, New Force.com Project, or from the File menu, New Force.com Project. I'm gonna call this May the S-Force app. Username, you put in your username that you use to log into your Salesforce account. May the S-Force be with you at Gmail. And I'm going to put in my password here. And let's try to log in without the security token. I've gone to my email where it sent me my security token and copied that just in case I need it. If we get an error on Connect, it's going to fetch organization details. And yes, I did. Looks like I did need my token in here, so I'm going to paste that in here. And now I want to connect. Oh dear. Here we go. Then click next. There we go. You can see it fetches all that. Now by default it's only going to load the Apex classes, triggers. It shows you right here, classes, triggers, pages, components, static resources. We want to work with all the information. So we're going to click selected metadata components. We're going to go in and select those. It's going to load all of them for us to select. And I want to select everything so that you can see everything is in XML code in the Salesforce.com environment. Click select all, and you can see here applications, classes, email, templates, labels, layouts, custom objects, standard objects. Everything here is, even the profiles, your security settings, sharing settings, all that is going to be editable in code in the source, and it's XML source. So we're going to click OK. It shows you a whole list here of what we're going to import, and click Finish. So it's going to import all of that, and we sip our coffee or other beverage of choice. Note the fine establishment I'm out in front of. Wanted to get away from the coffee shop noise, so I came out here in the little bit of cold, not too cold in LA in the winter. And as you can see here, I'm going to go ahead and close this start page. You can see here, boom, we've got all of our stuff here under source. Beautiful applications all the way down to workflows, and including the package XML. We'll get into managed packages, reference packages, but if you double click your Salesforce schema, this is a nice little overlook of all of your objects, basically the database tables in your Salesforce.com environment. And we can see here, I'm looking at the contact label right now. You can run some queries here. We'll be going over SOQL fully in another tutorial, and we'll be going over writing XML for uploading and changing different components here in their respective videos. But I just want to show you, let's say we didn't want to, well, we've only got 4 here, so it doesn't matter if we limit that to a different number, but we can, let's say, just get the first name from here. We can do that and run me. That'll run SOQL query straight from here. So you can practice your SOQL skills in here. And let's say we want to select first name from contact where first name equals Bob. Run me. See, so you can test out what operations work here in SOQL. And we've installed the Force.com IDE plugin for Eclipse. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you get your hands dirty, get your feet wet in some real hands-on programming in the Force.com platform. So thanks for tuning in, and check out my other tutorials. Go ahead and subscribe. Please comment if you have any suggestions for what you'd like to see here, and what you think I can do better, or what I've done well already. Thanks so much. Stay tuned.